What's happening, people? We live. Just give me a sec. I'm just checking the chat if everybody's good. If anyone's in, first of all, give me a sec. What's been happening? Let me know. The market's being crazy, which is a good thing in my opinion. Give me a second, guys. I remember some old people when I say old people, bro, you guys probably think I'm old. When they're like buying time or something, they're like, you know what I mean? So it's that moment. As you guys can see, the public portfolio is up, open. I'm almost there. Almost there, guys. This OBS, if you guys, sometimes when you open it, it gives you all these alerts. Only when I go live on a stream. It's so weird because the amount of times I've used it, it's always clutch. And every now and then it kind of does this thing. So if you guys use OBS, you know what I'm talking about. But you know what? In it to win it, bro. Okay, I think we're good. And if we aren't, I'm just going with it, bro. Alright. You know what? Let's just leave it as that, bro. So, this is where we are today. 8,203. Guys, the road to that 10K is on point, if you know what I mean. Like I started with the grand in the public portfolio not too long ago, and we are almost there. 2,000 and some change short. So we're almost there. Wifey says thumbs up, which is great. Thanks. Bro, you gotta have your supporters in here, you know what I mean? Okay, let's get it. 8,202.23 live. What am I buying today? Like the video says, or the thumbnail says, this is what I'm doing. ASAP, no Rocky, right? Let's get into it without further ado. And if you're new to this channel, welcome, bro. Welcome. Peace, blessings, one love. Make it happen, own it. This segment on my channel is all about stocks, but if you see the gear I'm rocking today, bro, I just got back from consensus with all the after parties and everything. It's been crazy. I don't drink alcohol, so I don't party like that, but it's been a long day because the 3-day event this week, I didn't go on the second day because I had to do some work with clients and stuff. But day 1 and day 3, I hit it. Day 2, the wifey joined me, and a friend of mine from Dubai came along, and it's been an event, bro. It's been an event. So hats off to everybody who made at CoinDesk, right? They're the organizers. They're the people behind consensus. So if you haven't been to one of these events and you're in that space of crypto, but it's also really networking with other individuals from spaces like, I met people from, so I'm gaming background, so ex gaming. So I used to work with like EA, the list goes on, Activision, blah blah blah, right? I'm not getting into it, but and I also an ex toy background, so Mattel, Hasbro, list goes on. So I'm not here to bore you guys with that. So gaming, toys, X, that's my background from my Dubai days or MENA days, so Middle East and North Africa, right? So I met a lot of interesting people from the gaming aspect, and I feel like these sort of things in that space don't literally have more people, because I was like this, the synergies kind of align, with the whole blockchain world. But like I'm saying, bro, like you guys clicked in to talk about stocks, so I might make another video about all my networking channels and individuals and people I met from the event, and more probably dial in depth what happened at the event and blah blah blah. But I'm also making videos, like you guys see. I'm a content creator as well. The creative vessel, bro, that you got to wear all these different hats. So I'm tired of saying like, oh, I wear all these different hats. So when people ask me what do I do, what's my job title, occupation, I always say like, I'm a creative vessel, and these are the things that I'm trying to hit. So long story short, You guys tuned in on this. So this part of my channel, this segment is mainly into stocks, only because I've been trading stocks for donkey's years in terms of trading crypto, right? So without further ado, let's get into it. So what did I do recently? Recap from the last week. I put in a grand liquid, and I bought DRAM, bro. So let's just start from the bottom. DRAM. So DRAM is an ETF, which is basically all the RAM, and I'm already up $53, 10% up. So if you guys came into DRAM when I came, when this video went live, bro, you know, and this, my videos are really raw, real, and when I say that, it's like literally just another guy with a hat, or I'm just a guy with a hat. Maybe we'll stick with that. Just a guy with a hat, or just another guy with a hat. You guys tell me in the comments what sounds better. Investing, so, and basically everybody who's been reaching out to me on WhatsApp, Discord, in person for the last years since I was in New York, um, and saying like, what are you doing in the market, instead of replying to everybody in WhatsApp and Discord, or when I chat to people, bro, it's right here now. It's live on YouTube, right? So if you want to join it, join the community, hit that subscribe button, like, follow me on the socials. I put up what I'm buying in my private portfolio. I put up like my buy alerts, my price alerts. So everything's there. But this is about the public portfolio. So DRAM, it's an ETF, $52 up already up. I just put $500 because I want to get some skin in the game. I don't have DRAM in my private portfolio, so this is my position only on DRAM in this public portfolio with you guys. So it's all about memory. All the top holdings are in this ETF is, as you can see here, SK Hynix, and don't come after me if I'm butchering the pronunciation. Samsung Electronics, First American Government, blah blah blah. Micron again, United States Treasury bills, and Micron Technology. Like, bro, and you can see the Sanders, Seagate. So it's all the top memory, right? So AI, if you're on that, if you missed the AI run like AMD has, but bro, my AMD portfolio, I mean my AMD, my private portfolio is like, it's like on God mode or something, right? So if you've missed that wagon of Nvidia, AMD, the next wagon, and if you're still on this video, I'm gonna buy another one right now with you guys. AI, another chip company, which I feel it still has room to grow just because of all these other things happening. Again, disclaimer, I'm not a financial certified advisor or any sort. I cannot advise you what to buy, hold, or sell. I'm just a guy with a hat investing with you guys on YouTube, right? So, and I'm doing what I'm doing through my experience, opinions. So do your due diligence, do your research, and listen. I showed the PE ratio in my earlier videos, and I told people like how I'm buying, how I look at these numbers. In my opinion, that when I look at companies like this with a PE ratio or ETFs or whatever, I like to get it below 30. If I get it anything below that, that is amazing, in my opinion. It's at 40 right now. If someone asks me, should I get in because you just said that, it's good to have some skin in the game. That's what I would do. I wouldn't load the boat. So look at these things when you guys look at things like that, right? So this is a new one in the added to the public portfolio in terms of addition, right? So yes, you don't have to like be in 200 things to make it happen, but your portfolio needs to be having. If you want gains, if you want you know a balanced portfolio, stability, ETFs are the winner, like VOO, Triple Q, VOG, VTI, SPMO, SCHD. If I was too fast, just rewind that part, bro. Sorry, my bad. But and that's what ETFs do. Good ETFs gives you the good balance. CIBR, only two shares. It's only up $10. Let's look at that. Another one that I added into the public portfolio with you guys. So it's new. If you watch my earlier video or the past stream, this is what we got into. So my price that I got into was $69 and some change. It's $75 now. Only two shares, like I said. Sometimes it's just good to get some skin in the game, and that's what I'm doing, right? So it's $10 up, almost 8% up. And what are the holdings? So they're basically, the sectors are technology, communication services, and industrials. These are the companies, as you can see on screen: Broadcom, CrowdStrike. So basically, if you look at these companies, right, this is a cybersecurity ETF, right? Like it says exactly. So with all the AI going around in the world, with all what's happening, more people online, blockchain, blah blah blah, bro, we need to have players like this looking after our safety. You know what I mean? And I'm positioning myself in the public portfolio with CIBR. I don't have CIBR in my private portfolios at all. So this is a new play as well in this segment and in the public portfolio, right? So if you guys want to get into it, you just know about it, right? You know whether you do or not. Like I can't tell you what to buy or to sell. Disclaimer. But do your thing. Check it out, right? What's the? Did we look at the P ratio? Where's that? Did I miss it? Let's look at that. Give me a sec. Where is it? Why is there no P ratio here, bro? Am I missing? Ah, here it is. 47. So it's pretty high, bro. But like, skin in the game, bro. Skin in the game if you want to get in. And people who are buying this ETF, see, this is why I like to show Robinhood Gold because everything's up in there. I actually met Mumu, the people at the kiosk in Consensus, and they were like, "Why don't you have Mumu?" I'm like, "I have Mumu showed in my app. It's my private portfolio at this point in time. Will I make it public?" They're like, "Oh, we see your videos on YouTube," and I think a couple of them added to me. So hats off to you guys. Thanks. But as a YouTuber with these many subscribers, these many likes, comments, and thanks to all those people who are supporting me. Um, I'm using Robinhood only because I was showing people initially how to invest on a Robinhood app. Robinhood doesn't, there's no affiliate with Robinhood. Besides, if someone uses my links down below, I get a kickback. You guys get some free stock. So right. So, Moomoo people, if you're watching, bro, hit me up. I'm ready to work with you guys. But the team was really great at the stand. So, credit to them. So, yeah, that's another one that I loaded in the public portfolio. Um, this is some copper ETF as well that I loaded in addition to this. Again, not a lot, 85 bucks. I'm already up $6, right? So, and this is just skin in the game. But look at the skin in the game, bro. Look at that, bro. Elf, Elf on the shelf, chilling, bro. The cosmetics, another great diversity company to have on your portfolio just to balance stuff out, so you're not just tech heavy. It's down right now. Let's look at Morningstar, what they're saying. So look at the stats: 67% buy, 33% hold. And women, if you're watching my channel, comment below. Like, do you guys buy e.l.f. products? If not, just say yes or no. If you have recommendations, let me know because I like to take care of my skin as well, right? So Morningstar usually gives you uh, a fair value on the price point, but I can't see it right here. But usually, and I'll show you what I mean. But it isn't here at this point in time. I'm continuing to load the boat with e.l.f. on my private portfolio, but that's what I'm doing, guys. So I believe this stock will be an $100 stock, whether it's going to be at the year end or not. So my positioning on the public portfolio is basically if this goes like minus 50, minus 60, like it's minus 7 now, I'm going to buy more, right? A bull, I'm not going to get into this. It's Webull, another great private. So it's another investment app that I use for my private portfolios. And the reason why I have various apps is because if you guys know, like Rodell, who came to the consensus thing with me, and I was telling the guy, right? He was asking me, Jeremy, why do you have like Mumu? Why do you have Fidelity? Why you have this? Why you have this? Robinhood, blah blah blah. And I said because each of these apps give you something when you sign up, right? Like when I signed up with Mumu, and if you guys use my link below and sign up with Mumu, they give you 8.1 APY on uninvested stocks. Uninvested cash, my bad. Right? So 8.1 APY, high savings on uninvested cash. Plus, you have a chance of winning stocks when you credit your app. And I'm sure they're FDIC insurance. And why I say I'm sure because I signed up with them a couple of years ago. So they probably are. And if they're not, probably are, they are, right? but do your own diligence. Nike, it's red right now. I don't have much in this portfolio. I have a bag, couple of bags in the private portfolio, but I'm basically, accumulating more Nike, more e.l.f. I like to buy stuff and it's in the red only because I can see the upscale and also calculate it better because I like to have gains. Amazon, bro, this is going to be 300 very soon. Again, nothing literally in this private portfolio. All my bags of Amazons in my private portfolios. But this is basically when someone came on one of the streams, I'm like, listen, if you want to buy an Amazon stock because it's going to be forever green. And I said, look, I'm just going to show you $10 in. With that $10 in, yes, it's not much, but you get the behind the scenes, the science, fundamentals of how this stuff works. 34%. So if you had to put $100, $10,000, 5,000, you see what I'm saying? You would have been 34% up on your investment. Right. So today, I know you guys clicked because you all want to know what else can, if you missed AMD, if you missed NVIDIA, look at this NVIDIA, bro. Nothing in the private portfolio, in my opinion. And it's almost 20% up. Oh yeah. Before I forget, like I was telling you guys about Morningstar on Robinhood. I'm a Robinhood Gold member, which is $5 a month extra. It shows you the fair value of the stock. Now, this is just an indication, right? So it's saying it's 260, but Nvidia's already passed that, so it needs to be updated. Oh, it's not passed. Sorry, my bad. But a couple of companies in the public portfolio, Morningstar's like behind. Like I think it's with AMD or something. So 215. So you still have room to grow, right? And these are analysts doing their homework, their research. So if you're asking me, did you miss the boat? Did you miss your ride to the motherland or whatever? You're still there, bro. You know, put some skin in the game. You'll get there, bro. And it's better to start now than I missed it. I'm not gonna put it in. Blah blah blah. I'm scared, bro. If you're scared, scared money doesn't make money. So there you go, right? Look at Google, $174 up, bro. There's only two, not even two 10 shares, right? Two shares and some change in the public portfolio. And I'm laughing because I'm obviously my Google position in my private portfolio is like, and like I'm not here to brag or anything, but this is nothing compared to that, but it's up almost 26% and some change, $174 plus, right? Just to show you the money's there, bro. Just make it happen, right? So, and what did we just look at? Let's look at Google, so and go back to Morningstar 395. These guys are saying, where did it go? These guys saying it's 433. You see what I mean? Bro. And it's still under 4. So it's good to keep updated with these stats and look at another website I use is Tip Ranks. If you know, you know. So I'm not buying any more hood right now. I only have hood here. So I know it's a small amount. It's 5.3 shares, $400. I'm not buying anything right now in hood. Although we are on Robinhood. All my crypto sits on Coinbase as now, as in I mean, I do have my wallets and stuff. But I'm buying the next companies like this. Let's get into it. Intel is 123 right now. And you guys like Intel, bro, the sleeper and all. Let me show you this, bro. Right here, 1 month ago, Intel was at $59. Top right. That's their low point. $59. They're 124. 3 months ago, Intel was $47. And yes, some of you will say like, oh, the political issues and with this, we know who's backing this, blah blah. I really don't care, bro. Like I'm here to make money, and all that can just chill on the back burner because I'm not interested. I'm just interested in making money and taking a look at this, bro. 1 year ago, Intel's $20 low, right? So let's see if there's any Morningstar reviews. 33% buy, 57 hold, 10% sell, whatever. $90. Where we at? What, bro? This is what I mean. Remember, I was telling you like sometimes Morningstar hasn't updated it. Um, $90. Let's look at the PE ratio. Where is that at? So hard to do this without the thumb. I'm using a good old school mouse. Let's look at this. Give me a sec. What the hell? That's like backward, bro. Minus 175. Okay. Let me just pull up tip ranks on another page. I know you guys can't see this, but I'm just gonna read out 1 second. So it's tip ranks. That's TIPRANKS. You just go to search engine and tip ranks, and you type. We are about to type Intel, and we're using INTC, right? And over here is saying 11 people are buying, blah blah blah. We're not interested in that. Highest price target is 118. I think it's already, what is it, right? It's 124, right? So that's crazy, bro. So I'm just gonna put some skin in the game. With this stock, that's crazy, bro. That's it. So I'm just gonna buy one share of it right now with you guys on Robinhood. You know what? I'm gonna buy half a share because it's so it's 124. I'm just gonna buy $60 of it right now, and I'm not in a race. This is what I'm saying. Slow and steady, bro. Build your portfolios. Like I said, this is an amateur public portfolio. So if you're a newbie to investing, if you're like, welcome, I want to do this, welcome, welcome, welcome. You believe in yourself. Even if you don't follow me or whatever, that's cool, bro. Like, do your due diligence. But I'm just showing you, like, it's, we use our phones for everything. Why don't we make money with our phone, bro? Like, it's just an app. You know what I'm saying? Download it, use your, God's given everyone that brain, so make it happen, bro. So I bought it, as you can see. So we loaded a new play in the public portfolio, which you guys, Intel's right there. So I just put in $60. That $60 is already some cents up. So you see what I'm saying? What did I get it as? $124. So yeah. And the reason that I bought the fractional share of it, not a whole share, is because I'm not in a race. I'm chilling, bro. The public portfolio is going to get 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 50, bro. It's there, but I'm not in a race. Like I said, I've been investing since 2015 in a private portfolio. So we bought Intel. If you missed AMD, if you miss Nvidia, you can get into that play. That's what I'm doing with you guys on the public portfolio. And I'm showing you that I'm not just talking, I'm doing the walking with you, right? Another one that I want to look at, what was it? Give me a second. What was that one? Give me a second. Let me look at my notes. This is where I should have some background music, bro. Imagine. But it is on a live stream. So if you guys know how to do that, let me know. Right. Give me a second. Where are we at? And little hidden secrets, right? In the private, they're not secrets, but little hidden gems in my private portfolio while I'm finding the next stock where my notes are is Celsius. Look at Celsius. Now, you don't have to love these companies or believe in the companies, but read up the fundamentals, the earnings. Everything is online. Put it in AI, whatever you want to do. Um, but these companies, bro, um, that's what I'm doing in the private portfolio, right? So Celsius, Nike, Honest Company, ticker symbol HNST, uh, Celsius, Honest, Nike, e.l.f. Beauty, bro, winners in the private portfolio. Unfortunately, I can't find my notes, bro. Like I was making it yesterday at the event consensus. What these are the stocks I'm going to look at and buy with you guys, but Chevron, Chevron, and BE Bloom. Let's look at these guys. Is it here? Oh, it's already here. Look, that's why I put it in. So 181. And I know you guys are like, but petrol and gas prices and blah 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 is going up and it's being crazy. Yeah, it's crazy, bro. But I'm an investor. It's for the long run. Get up to 15. You know, relax. P/E ratio. See, 31%. We're getting there. Like I said, I like to buy companies below. Sell, hold, buy. Cool. You know, get scared. I'm buying it. So fair value is 192. There's no energy stock. So what are we gonna do? 192. We're almost there. So before we buy some Chevron stock, let's look at Bloom Energy. 271 down. Let's look at 3 months, right? So the 3 months ago was 141. Wow. And if you guys don't know what Bloom is, about Bloom. Bloom Energy Co-op engages in the manufacture and installation of a solid oxide fuel cell based power generation platform. Its product, Bloom Energy Server, converts standard low pressure natural gas or biogas. So yeah, you can keep on reading it. What's their PE ratio looking at? Minus 4,000, bro. This is like a glitch. Right? Anyway, let's look at 70 bucks fair value. Another thing that I'm saying, like, it's gone, bro. It's berserk. In the last 3 months, it's up 87%. Year to date, almost 200%. A year ago, 1,517%. So I'm trying to get some skin in the game. Again, like how I say, so we're not gonna go mental. Just relax, slow and slow. The reason that I'm buying, so I don't. This is not how I buy stuff in the private portfolio. In the public portfolio, I'm doing this because I'm showing people who are new to the game that investing, you don't need to dump bags. You don't have to be like mad rich. You can put small amounts of money as long as you have skill. You just, again, you got to do what's best for you, right? That's what I'm trying to say. So when I say that, from a budget point of view, be aligned with what you have in your mind and in your wallet, in your bank. But make sure that, because the money sat in your bank literally isn't doing jack, in my opinion. I can't advise you what to buy, hold or sell. Disclaimer: I'm not a financial certified advisor, but I'm just a guy with a hat, or just another guy with a hat, sharing what I'm doing in the markets, right? So I'm gonna buy this. Again, I'm just gonna put 50 bucks for now, um, and see where it goes. And when I say see where it goes, I know I'm in the long run, right? So those are the new plays added into this public portfolio. So far is down currently. What is it at? 15 bucks. My average cost is 17 and some change. It's not massively down. If it falls more, let's look at so far its PE ratio. Yeah, so it's getting there. So if it goes below $15, I will buy. I'm just chilling right now and seeing what's happening. Let's look at 3 months ago. Okay, 3 months ago it's down 26%. Year to date for 41%. So it's at a still 1 year ago, they're still up. So if you've been in 1 year, they're still about 18% up. 5 years ago, down 7%. So I'm just chilling with SoFi right now. I have a lot of stocks in my private portfolio of a lot of shares of the company. Chilling. American Express is down currently 315. I will add some more if it goes down. Uh, I feel like American Express is a great company. So yeah, those are the new plays that I've added. So if you missed Nvidia, you'll miss AMD. Look at Intel. That's my opinion. I added Intel right now. It's currently down 10 cents, but you don't have to load the boat, right? And like I'm saying, like let's recap. A year ago, if you got into Intel, you're up almost 490%, which is madness, right? So yeah, guys. Meta, another company that if it goes in my public portfolio is an amount that which is nothing compared to my private portfolio, because I've been in this position in this company since 2015. And if you guys bought it during the pandemic, it actually dipped that low because I got it for below $90 back in the day. So again, company is not going anywhere no matter what people say about it, but we're all on IG and Facebook and WhatsApp and all. So yeah, but like I'm saying, you don't have to be in a race, bro. Relax. You know, if you look at the public portfolio a week, I'm up $134, just under 2%. 1 month, I'm up in the public 8 point something percent, 628. Obviously, if I keep on going, it will decrease. $318 up in 3 months, 4% up. Year to date, this is what I mean, it'll decrease because what happened, and you guys like, why you blah blah blah. Hold on, relax. So when I was showing people, this was just an experimental portfolio I opened for everybody. But back then, before I went to YouTube on this portfolio, I was guiding and assisting people how to buy on Robinhood and what must you do. So I bought the people who were engaging with me back then were mainly into crypto and they're like, I want to be in crypto, I want to do this. I'm like, okay, it's really volatile. They're like, okay, let me just have some skin in the game. So we bought XRP $1,000 in the public portfolio. I got into XRP when it was 77 cents on Coinbase, right? I got it much higher, obviously, in there. And then what I did with my crypto, there was a couple of cryptos obviously there, but the last, when we started this segment in the channel, there was only H bar and XRP, and I got out of them and I pumped the money into this. And I told those guys, this is what I'm doing. Uh, so if you want to know, and they're like, no, we're just going to keep our XRP. We don't want to take our losses. I said, you do what you got to do. But the reason that I did that is also to show people that when you file your taxes at the end of the year, you can accumulate certain losses. So your gains, you don't pay high taxes on them, right? So again, and basically because Robinhood from May 19 is changing their crypto, their commission structures are changing. And as of now, because whether I'm a Robinhood Gold member or not, Coinbase, and I'm a Coinbase One membership, their charges for crypto isn't that much in terms of fees compared to some of the fees I even get. You can accumulate a certain amount, like 10,000 or something. But yeah, don't quote me. Do your due diligence. You'll find out because there's different tiers in memberships. So this is why I also sold the crypto bags. The wife is saying Happy Friday to everyone watching. Yo, that's true. Happy Friday to everyone. I hope everyone's having a great Happy Friday. Like I said, my tone is really monotone today because I'm tired. If I do sound that. So, and it's like I said, I don't drink or anything, alcohol, I don't consume, but being in the sun, bro, in Miami is mental, bro. And we got to really meet some interesting people. Like, watch my earlier video from day one. So, yeah, that's what we added. Like I'm saying, bro, I'm just chilling, bro. Keep that money, keep your buying power, keep some liquid ready to do some smart decisions. If you want to use my links to get into Robinhood, Mumu, whatever, bro, Coinbase, it's down below. Don't sleep, bro. Don't sleep. Sleep when you're dead, but make your money, add your beneficiaries. So if you go before them, they get to enjoy. Take that as a joke or not, but invest, bro. Invest is the key. If you're young and you're watching this like in your 20s, bro, get into it. Reach out if you want to, we can talk more, get on a Zoom call or FaceTime, whatever you prefer, and we can chat, bro. I'm really open to it. I want to see everyone win. I'm self-taught in this game. And I've had great mentors in my life, and now I feel like it's time that I share and mentor people who need that back, right? Because I've gained so much knowledge. Like I said, I'm not just another guy with a hat. I'm actually sharing the stuff. Like, if you want to eat at my table, the food's there, right? And there will come a time where the same people, no matter what age, bring food to my table and we all sharing, or I'm at their table, because I'm in rooms with people who are like 10, 20, 40 million net worth, right? And they're sharing with me, right? I'm not in that bracket, but they know what I bring to the table as well. So always know your value, believe in yourself, make it happen, own it. Peace, one love. I'll see you guys soon.